Good morning, everybody. Jared again, number one. Andrew, close second. Andrew was a close second, but Jared does it again with number of the first to 11 on the board. What is his trick? There he is. JDM with the ice cream cone. Andrew with the goat, the heart me, the roses. Good morning, everybody. It's a new week. It's a new week. Are we ready? Elegant Fitness, good morning to you. Good morning as you're coming in, everybody. Tap that screen. Get your heart me's in. Candy Meezy, thank you for the heart me. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, YouTube. What's up over there on the tubes? Oscar Urbano. Duco, the purple dog. Powder with the heartbeat and the winning chip. Meezy, thank you so much for the donut. Good morning, everybody. Make sure we get our heartme's in. We are at 57. We got to get to, let's try to get to 100. Good morning, good morning. We are at 1,460 taps. We must get to 10,000, and then we will get started here on our journey to see what's going on with Miss Market. Are we ready for another week? Are you ready to lose another week? Or are you ready to start winning? Davion with the lightning and the heartbeat and the live on air, Meezy. Meezy reaches level 10. Level 10 gifter. Congratulations, Meezy. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Good morning, everybody. You should be happy. You should be wired. It is a new week in the market. KK, good morning. I know I'm ready. The question is, are you ready? Powder with the first coffee of the day. Thank you, Powder. User with the goat. Thank you, user EXXOXO with the second coffee. Yes, Tenny Flows. Good morning. I got your video, Tenny. Thank you for your video, sweetheart. I got that. I'll be posting that today. All those videos, VIPers, are going into the free section of the new platform, okay? KK with the heartbeat. Yes, that's 58 from KK. Let's go, babies. Tap it up. What's up, Sue? There's my Sue. Todd Batten, yes. KK with the team bracelet. Thank you, KK. We are at 9,000 likes. Happy Monday, Boston. How are you? Hope you guys had a phenomenal weekend. I did. I had a 4-hour golf lessons with one of the top coaches in the country. I am sore as hell right now, in a good way. It's the first time I played golf where I'm sore, where it's not like I'm sore because I didn't know what I was doing. I'm sore because I knew what I'm doing now. I never hit a golf ball so high and so far in my life. And my driver, damn, he goes, look at that thing go. It's amazing when you get coaching, what happens to you. I watched a million YouTube videos. I've been to other coaches that sucked. I got the guy now. I said to him, I had to go right to the guru. Right? I was calling him the GOAT. I was calling him the GOAT all day. The way he had me set up, I go, I'm never going to be able to hit a golf ball far like this. And boom! To the moon! My voice is still hoarse because I was yelling the whole time. I was like, yeah! Oh, it felt good. It felt good. Brad James with the heart me. Measy with the let him cook. Here we go, everybody. My name is Voss. All we ask that you do throughout the live is tap the screen and share the live out, okay? On YouTube over there as well, tap and share, okay? Let's go to Miss Market right now. Right now, we are under Zeus on the daily. We are at 567.35. Let's see if we're going to stay or if we're going to break through it again and come back to the upside. Remember now, on SPY, Zeus is now what, everybody? It is now resistance coming back up to the upside here on Miss Market. Right now, we are in a neutral state on a SPY. We're going to put our whip zone levels in right now. We are in a gap down here. We are in gap position 2 to the downside. On the 5-minute, you see your pivots right over here to your left. Watch those pivots today. On the 15 and on the hourly, you have room down to 566 on Miss Market. That's where you're going to have that 1 hour support right now. That's about the only thing holding you up on Miss Market right now is that pivot now that you're under that daily 200. In order to get back over that daily 200, they're going to have to do that quick this morning, okay? So we'll see what we get here on SPY. Right now, you're down there in position 2. You're coming out of 2. You're going into 3. We know we're going to get movement back up at the open. Remember, in the first 20 minutes of the day, that's pretty much going to happen. But just be careful here because your daily 200 is now above you at 572. Mark that down, okay, everybody, on SPY. Are we ready for a new week, Scott Davis? Matt Dixon with the GOAT. Scott Davis with the heart me. Brad James, Measy, EXO, JDM, Jared, Powder. Are we ready for a new week? Right? Last week, VIPers, you saw the power of patience, right? You saw the power of what patience can do for you when you're trading. You now have to bring that into today, okay? The weekend's over. You can't forget what you did this past week. Patience, 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 and you'll get to where you want to be as a trader. We're going to head over to Apple right now. We're going to head. Hey, guys, I never thought I would hit a golf ball consistently high and far like I did this weekend, okay? I never thought that was possible. But I went out and found the right guy. I paid him a lot of money. I said, fix me. Let's go. And then he goes, I'll fix you in 4 hours. He fixed me in like an hour. That's how great this teacher was. I mean, it was ridiculous. I called my wife up. She goes, you are beaming from ear to ear. I said, man, I never thought it was possible with such an effortless swing. I was trying to hit it as hard as I could. Damn! We're in the narrow state on Apple. We are in position 2. On the 5-minute, you have your 200 above you at 237 as resistance back to the upside. On the 15-minute, you're far from your 20. You're far from those moving averages. You will be coming back up on this, okay? On the way back up, just watch your 200 right here on the hourly, around 236.41. On Apple, technically, you have room back down to 234. All right, mark that down, 234. But I want to go chase this to the downside, okay? You're narrow. You're starting in position 2. You're probably going to move to the downside, the open. You'll get into that support, and then you're coming back up because all roads lead back to the 20, folks. Chewy with the Harvey! Inspired creators with the Harvey! Let's go, baby. Happy Malobo Jano. Yes. 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 ESPN bangers. If you're looking for so you're not looking for an app, ESPN bangers. You were looking for trading software and a broker. You want fees, okay? Those are good platforms. Stay away from the free platforms because you still are paying for fees on the free platforms, everybody, and free brokers. You're paying those fees through your slippage. Let's go, everybody. PLTR to the moon. Stop thinking free because if free is for me and that is your mindset all the time, trading is not for thee. I like that one. If your mindset is free, trading is not for thee. Oh, yes. I need a t-shirt. If your mindset is free, trading is not for thee. Yes, it is. We are in a neutral state. We are in position 2 to the downside here on PLTR. 5-minute, you're too far from the wheelhouse. See the wheelhouse right here? Too far. 15-minute, too far. Let's get you some support here. You got a lot of support down here on PLTR, right around $80. $80, and you can look for a move back to the upside. Guys, we've seen this story a million times. 20 on top of 200, far from the 200. You're gapping down. Where do you think you're going? Let's go! The Katana Lim! What's up, Katana Lim? Let's go. What else are we looking at? Let's go to Nvidia. Here we go. We are in a neutral state on Nvidia, just like PLTR. 20 above the 200. Gapping down here in position 2. 515. You're just too far away, folks. You're coming back up. You have support here at 109. 109. Whole number. And then you have support at 108. Mark that down. 109, 108, and then you can look for a move back to the upside on Nvidia. Now, when you see the stock moving back down, and it's coming back up, are we just getting in and saying, Voss says it's going to come back up? You know, are we just going to get back in? No, you must have an event to enter at all times. You must have an event. And we're going to go over events deep Tuesday night, tomorrow night in our live training and for the VIPs, okay? Scott Davis for the team cheers. Yes, it is. What else are we looking at? XRP? No. I'm not, you're fighting for pennies on XRP, and it's not worth it. Why do you want to fight for pennies? Richard Susie, you are going to head over to thevosstrading.com, and I am going to give you a trading education of a lifetime. Right here, thevosstrading.com. Click the link in my bio, or just go to the website, and you can learn how to trade, my friend. My friend, panic selling coming soon, says Cranky Dragon. He doesn't know how the market cycle works. AMD. See what I'm saying? He doesn't know how the market cycle works. We got a materialistic trader on our hands, folks. We have a neutral state here on AMD. You are in position 2 to the downside. On the 5-minute, you are too far from where? What are you too far from, everybody, on the 5? What are you too far from on the 15? The wheelhouse, correct. On the hourly, you have room on AMD down to $97 whole number, where you will find a lot of support down there. On AMD to the moon. You're going to be choppy regardless of what you do today, guys, because your 20 and 200s have to catch back up. So you're going to have some chop. Measy with the rose. This is where novices get wrecked in this type of day. Remember, 20 on top of 200 with a gap down. This is where novice traders get wrecked. Here we go. Tesla, let them hate because they know they lose every day. That's okay. They will come around eventually. They're just not ready yet. Just like I was with golf, guys. I wasn't ready yet. I thought I would figure it out watching YouTube videos. Boy, was I wrong. Holy shnikes, was I wrong. Right now, we are in a narrow state on Tesla. You are in position 2 to the downside right now here on Tesla. As we come into our 5-minute, we're too far from the wheelhouse. 15-minute, too far from the wheelhouse. On the hourly, you have support here on Tesla, way down here at 251. 251, you will find support on Tesla, and then you can start. Okay? How we doing, everybody? The market's open at midnight. Max, midnight, the market opens. Make sure you're awake at 11:50 p.m. How we doing, everybody? Tap that screen. Share the live. We did SPY, Mac. You're late. MSTR. Poor planning on your part does not constitute an emergency of mine. You know what the 7 Ps are, everybody? Do we know what the 7 Ps are? Proper pre-planning prevents piss-poor performance. Mark that down. We are in a narrow state on MSTR. We are in position, the start of 3 to the downside. Miss Market will wreck your soul if you don't follow those 7 Ps. Right now on MSTR, you are under the 15-minute 200. That means coming back up, the 15-minute 200 is a resistance. Now, remember, it's pointing up. So going through it won't be as hard if it was pointing sideways or down, okay? 272.66, watch that right there. On the hourly here on MSTR, you have room down to 261.50 and 261. Mark those levels down, okay? Remember, folks, coming back over the whip zone levels and everything like that, you have to remember coming back over the whip zone, you're going to have resistance above you now with your 200s and all of that. So just make sure, okay? Good morning, Meat Daddy, the Q's. Denise Cartwright, I got your video, you sweet thing. I love you, Denise Cartwright. I love when you're outside with those mountains behind you. I got to come visit you one day, Denise. Right now, wait, that is a far plane ride. Right now, the way things are going with planes is going to be a little while, right? Right now, the Qs, we are in a neutral state here on the Qs. We are in position 2 to the downside. Your 20s above your 200, okay? On the 15-minute, you're too far from the wheelhouse. We know that. On the hourly, on the Qs, you have room down to 483. And then if you break that, you have room down to 481 here on the Qs. Coming back up, guys, once you hit support, watch those resistance points coming back up, okay? Especially today on a Monday, new week. Remember, novice amateur traders look for big home runs in the market with no risk. Professional traders look for small movements in the market with amazing risk. Remember that, okay? User with the goat. User with the goat. Yes, it is. Let's go, babies. Keep tapping. If you're not tapping, you're napping. Don't tell me you have that weekend. I'm so tired. I'm so tired, boss. I don't know. I can't get out of bed this morning. Miss Market will eat you alive. Let's go. Let's go. Quiz got fans. Thank you for the follow. Andre with the follow. Andre, how are you? 123451145. Thank you for the follow. Baba, where's that gapping up today or down? Let's see on Baba Rooney, Baba Delicious. Let's see what we got here. We are in a narrow state on Baba. We are way down there in position 3. Shocking. Let's go to the hourly. We need support on Baba. You have major support right here at 134. Mark that level down. 134 on Baba for a move back up to the upside on this. Why? Because that's what the cycle does. Just visited the Florida Keys. Now I'm wondering why we live in the cold. Well, listen, let me tell you. Some people love different seasons, Meat Daddy. Me personally, I couldn't give a damn about a season, okay? Only thing I care about are my kids, my wife, golfing, and the market. Everything else can go to hell. Zen Method with the Harvey. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. Solana, bro. Solana. Uber. Don't bro me if you don't know me. Here we go, bro. We're going to do Uber. Right now, we are in a neutral state on Uber. We are in position 2 to the downside. On the 5-minute, too far from the wheelhouse. 15-minute, too far from the wheelhouse. On the hourly, you're banking right into the hourly 200. There he blows. $74 on Uber to the downside. VIPers, you can look for you-know-what on that, okay? Images great say, good morning, how to earn money. You got to rephrase that. There you go. That's much better English there. I like it. Image is great. Head over to the link in my YouTube bio, and you'll find all the information right there. Hello. Made $106,000 this month, y'all. No, you didn't. IWM. my drove. IWM, look, we just have to move the whip zone up. Look at that, and a little bit up there. Oh, Gucci. IWM, we are in a neutral state. We are in position 2 to the downside. Your 20 is up here. Your 200, these have to catch back up. You are going to have a chop fest here on IWM. On the 5, too far away. 15, we're too far away. Same theme as everything else. You have major support at 203 whole number on IWM for a move back up to the upside. I need money. So doesn't everybody. Guess what? You're not going to get it here. Bye-bye. Everybody needs money, but some people aren't too lazy to go make it happen. User with the rose, Pachu, what's that say? Pachuchin with the TikTok music. Yes. Let's go, XOM. If anyone's feeling sorry for themselves, please send them my way. This is the Dose of Reality channel right here, okay? Here we go. When I couldn't hit... Hold on. Okay. It was delayed. Narrow state here on XOM. We are in the whip zone at 109 on XOM. 109.55 up. 108.71 down to the downside on XOM. On the 5-minute, you're in the wheelhouse. On the 15-minute, you're in the wheelhouse. Under the whip zone of 107.71, mark this level down. 108.42, you have the 15-minute 200. Yeah, that's a major support level right there. Okay? Above the whip zone, yes, you have room up to 110, and then you have room up to 110.50 on XOM. Mark that down, okay? You think when I didn't know how to play golf good enough, I went out and found the person that's going to teach me how to play properly. He is, and I paid a lot of money, and I drove really far to go see him. I made it happen. I didn't whine like a little bitch. Let's go. Are we ready? Yes. Thank you for the follow. No fly zone for the follow. What's your price target on Uber? Cars on cars? We don't know. Nobody knows, my friend. All you can do is know your risk to reward when you enter a trade and try and get your reward. Once you enter a trade, everybody, Mr. Dave, there he is. You have no control over it. JPM. All right, JPM is in a narrow state. I saw this morning on JPM. Let's see what we got going on here on JPM. We are down there in position 3 to the downside. We're going to go find some support here, okay? On the hourly, let's pull this baby back. Let's see what we got here. You got major support at 235 on JPM. Mark that down. 235, and then you can look for a move back to the upside on this. Into, here's a price target for you, the 239 range, okay? Mike Jones, there he is. Mike Jones, new VIP here. Everyone congratulate Mike Jones for being in the VIP. He's making it happen, everybody. He's making it happen. He's not going to sit there and watch YouTube. You don't understand how many fake accounts have added me on TikTok. Wah, wah, wah. That's what you're focused on? The fake accounts that have added. You should be grateful. At least somebody's adding you on TikTok. Let's go. Thank you, Atrini, for the follow. Google, yes. I was just thinking that, John Moore. Johnny Moore, my boy. Let's go. Google, neutral state here on Google. We are in position 3, just like everything else to the downside, okay? On Google, we got to get some support. We're coming into a lot of it, a lot of traffic here. Right here at 171, you have major support, and 170 on Google. Folks, when you start coming into this traffic, you do not want to short or go long into traffic that looks like that, okay? You're starting to come into a lot of pivots there that are chopped up. So be careful there on Google. And being that you are down here in position 3, would it be wise to say, I'm going to keep shorting because we're going to have fearful selling? Oh, morning, black sheep. Black sheep. Let's go, everybody. Tap it out. Let's go tap that screen. We are at 38,000 taps. How we doing, YouTube? Starbucks for Lally. We're going to do a little SoFi, and then we'll come back to Starbucks for the black sheep. Well, right now here on the Bucks, we are in a neutral state here on the Bucks. Where are we gapping down? Let's take a look. We are in position 2 to the downside. Black sheep, see this 20? See that 200? You're going to be whipping around until they get closer again, okay? So just keep that in mind. On the 5-minute, you're too far from the wheelhouse. Same on the 15. On the hourly, on Starbucks, that has room down to $12 hold number, and then you can look for a possible bounce to the upside. Remember, this is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. Carrie! Yes, with the heartbeat. We're stuck at 60 heartbeats, everybody. If you are new here, give us a follow and hit that heartbeat right after you follow us. You'll see the heart come up. Mr. Dave, you're late. Put that guy you're training on the phone with me, Mr. Dave. Dwayne Furtado. Good morning, Dwayne. Dwayne, you know what that reminds me of? What was that show with Rerun? Remember that show with Rerun? Years ago. Dwayne was on that. There was a character named Dwayne. What the hell was the name of that show? Anybody know? Meta to the moon. What's happening? Yes, Simone, thank you. Or Simon. Is it Simon or Simone? Could go either way there. Thank you so much there. Meta, we are in a neutral state. What's happening? That was a great show. Dwayne, baby. Dwayne. We are in position 2 to the downside on Meta. On the 5 minutes, you're away from the wheelhouse. 15 minutes, too far from the wheelhouse. On the hourly, right here, 606, you got support on Meta, 606. Right now, it's March. We're coming into the, spring and summer months in trading. This is where your quitters start showing up, okay? Right in this area right here, because they can't take the easy momentum because the volume's going to start coming down a little bit. So this is where the quitters will start coming in. Are you one of them, yes or no? Summer's coming. They start thinking beach, because they don't have serious goals in life, and this is why they're in the mess that they're in. And instead of saying, I'm going to work harder now during the summer months, this is where I'm going to get my education and build and get ready for trading season again. They're too busy at the BAR doing this. Woo! Then they wake up depressed the next day, and then their issues continue. See the difference here? 4-hour inverted cup and handle right here. The only problem is I'm missing the handle. See, there's no handle on my inverted cup here. See this inverted cup? There's no handle. What's up, SM? Eduardo, because everyone's doing what I just mentioned. Yep, here we go. Guilty. See? That's why traders, listen, folks, in life, that's why you have people who do a lot better than other people. It's the mindset, folks. It's the mindset. Okay? The ones who do very well don't think about partying. They think about working harder. Chewy with the rose. Toad with the team power. Toad with the team cheers. Carrie with the coffee. Tres. Number 3. Thank you. Netflix. Let's do it. Netflix. Whoops. Bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. But nothing will change. That's okay. Not everybody can be good at this. We don't want everybody to be good at this. We are in a neutral state. We are in position 2 to the downside here on Netflix. On the 5-minute, 15. 15, you're in that wheelhouse area. All right, I'll give you that on Netflix. You have room on Netflix down to 863. Major support there, okay? Above 895, back to the upside, you have room to 930, okay? 930. Let's go to your daily. You have room to 930. 15, you have room. On the 5, you have room up to 927, okay? So mark that down. 5-minute, 927. 1 hour, 930. And you can reach those levels once you get over the whip zone here of 895. Mark that down on Netflix. Remember, this is a big ATR, guys. Big price stock. So we can go from one end to the other end relatively quick at times. Nat with the heart me. Zen with the lightning. Yes, it is. People are like birds, right? Eduardo in the VIP. What we're doing is we're working through the quitters. And that's why we have built an amazing group and family in there, because we're just work through the quitters, and then we build the core. And now we're coming into that part where we have that good core, that good base right now. Good morning, Kevin Curtis. We have a date tonight, Mr. Curtis. Don't be late. Or Voss goes, bye-bye. You got to be early. Remember, on time is late. Thank you, Joe Moo, for the follow. Nice guy, Carl, with the follow. Let's go, everybody. What strategy do? I pick things up and I put them down. I pick things up and I put them down. No problem, Jason. We will do it now for you, Miss Market. You're working hard. I like that. Honest man right there. We are in a neutral state on SPY. We are in position, starting position 3 to the downside, okay, on SPY. Now, that is a beautiful person right there. He says, have you done SPY yet? I just got off work. And he's on here learning after coming off a shift at work. You see what I'm saying? Congratulate him right now. Congratulate him right now. On the 5-minute, you're far from the wheelhouse. 15-minute, too far from that wheelhouse. We're going to head over to the hourly. You have support here at 567 on Miss Market. And then if you break through that at 565.50, okay, on SPY. Or you can go look for your inverse cup and handle. All right, Matthew Malay, give him a congratulations. That's what we are looking for, the hard workers who want to learn how to trade and change their life. That's what we're looking for, the average person. I don't want people looking for cup and handles. I don't want people who think or using these buzzwords that they lose every day. We're looking for real people who want real change, and they want us to help them to learn how to trade. Haunted, what's up, baby? Yes, YouTube. I only have 2 lines on my chart. Voss trading is simply the best. Thank you, SM. I appreciate you. UPS, Meat Daddy, you sending me something? Whoops. Are you sending me something, Meat Daddy? Send me some steaks. UPS, let's see what we got here. We are in a neutral state. We're in position 1 to the downside on UPS. Let's head over to the 1 hour. UPS, I mean, you got room down to this pivot. 120 whole number right there. You also got your 20 right underneath it, okay? Meat Daddy, do you see it? To the downside. Back up to the upside here on UPS above 121.64. You're clear on the daily. You'll be over that pivot too. On the 15 and 5, you look good, all right, on UPS, and you are in a neutral state. So watch what I said to the downside, okay? Watch those resistance points. Above the whip zone, back up, 121.64. You have room on this, okay? In a neutral state. Once you start getting a little wide, Meat Daddy, then you got to wrap it up. Measy, that's what she said. Measy with the let him cook. Pariah with the Harvey. Elite with the goat. Let's go, baby. What else are we looking at? SMCI for Jakey. There he is. Jakey. Right now, we are in a wide state to the downside here on SMCR. You got a lot of whipping to go around, baby. A lot of whipping happening on SMCI. I would highly stay away from this right now until this gets closer to that. You're just going to whip around. Boop, 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 boop. And you got to wait for this to get narrow, which is going to take a little bit of time, all right? Maybe 15, 20 minutes. Do you use a device in order to trade? No. So I have this special brain that when I think about putting in a trade, it automatically goes into the universe and does it automatically for me. I was born that way. Not everyone can do it. I just think, okay, AMD short at 121, and it just appears. It just automatically goes. It's pretty cool. I wish I could teach that to people, but I can't. I mean, I'm just born with it. I'm sorry. Coin, let's see what we got. Boop, ba-da. Right now, we are in a narrow state. Yes, it is. On coin, we are down there in position 3, the start of 3, okay? 5, 15. Now, coming back up on coin, this is what, everybody? This level right here, I'll put in one of your lines for you, okay? Make you guys feel at home. What is that right there? When you come back up this way, what do we call that right there, everybody? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. What is that right there? What do we put? Keep tapping, everybody. Keep sharing. No, support is going down. That is resistance. Yes, EXO. That will be a resistance coming back to the upside on coin, okay? So watch that pivot coming back up. On coin, you're starting position 3, so you still have room down to about 204. 204 on coin. Yes. Josephina, correct. Candy with the coffee. Yes. Measy with the let 'em cook. Pariah with the heartbeat. Welcome, everybody. What else are we looking at? Mara. I got your Mara. Don't you worry. I got it. Here we go, Mara. What state are we in? What position are we in? Go. Put them in the chat. Come on, YouTube. Put it in the chat. What state and position? Let's see who's got it. Let's see who's got it. Come on. This is a learning. Come on. Zen Method with the ice cream cone. Yes. Yes. Who said that? Todd Batten. Yes, it is. Neutral position 2. VIPer. Very good, Todd. Very, very good, my friend. So you're in a neutral state in position 2 here on Mara. To the downside here, you're flirting right now with the granddaddy on the 5, okay? So you're not doing anything at the open to say which way Miss Market wants to take you here. On the 15-minute, you got some pivots coming up. But let's go to the hourly and get a big picture here. So with Mara on the hourly, you see right here, you have your hourly 20 at 15.20. So to the downside, that is major support level for Mara. 15.20, mark that down. Don't forget, you're also flirting with this 5-minute 200, plus the 1 hour. Candy with the balloons. I like, that's a new one. Yeah. Thank you, Candy. So be careful with Mara. You got to be looking this way right now until you break that support. A.M. Roy with the follow. Yes, it is. Thank you for all the gifts, everybody. Yes, Mr. Dave. Neutral in position 2. Very good, everybody. See, we're starting to click. You see what I'm saying? When you don't quit, you start getting it. Boom. No excuses. Boom. We all have kids. Trust me. I got 2 little ones. Boom, 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 boom. You're welcome, Pariah. I appreciate you, my friend. Bongo. What's up, Bongo? A little Tesla to the moon. Let's see what we got here. On Tesla, we have position. We are in a narrow state in position 3. Get it out, Voss. In position 3. On the 5-minute, too far. 15-minute, you're too far from that wheelhouse. You also have a pivot right here at 251 on Tesla, so mark that down. 251, you got a pivot here on Tesla. Lino Rocha with the fireworks. Yes, it is. Thank you, Lino Rocha. Ha, ha, ha. It's Jakey. Just birth one. I have to do it for him. That's great, Jakey. I love it. I love it. That's what it's all about. Who are you looking at this morning? Pariah, currently I'm looking at myself. Nobody else is here. So I can see me through the screen right now. Hi, Voss. Hi. That's who I'm looking at currently. Ornery, I like it. I like it, Ornery. Pariah, you got that. I know what you meant. But see, you are a good person. You know me now. The amount of Voss impersonators are crazy. I know. I hear you. Hey, listen, they all want to be the GOAT, but so very few can duplicate. RGTI, let's see what we got. All right, here we go on RGTI. Right now, we are in a neutral state. We are in position 2 to the downside on RGTI. Yeah, I mean, you got room on RGTI down to 877 and then 845, your 15-minute 200, all right? This is where you're going to find some support. Look, you got the 200, you got pivots all in this area. This is a major demand level right around here, okay? Around 845, 850-ish level on RGTI for a move back up to the upside. Remember, this is not financial investment or tax advice. This is for education purposes only. Silent growth with the GOAT. I like that, silent growth. I like that name. I really, really like that. I really, 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 really like that. IWM. Let's see what we got on IWM. VIP, what are we doing today, VIP? Put it in the chat. While I'm waiting for TradingView to bring up the 200. There it is. What are we doing today, VIP? Put it in the chat. I want to see these answers. I'm afraid of the answers, though. Yes, we'll do Boeing next. IWM, currently, we are in a neutral state. We are in position 2 to the downside here on Boeing. 5:15, nothing here. 1 hour on IWM, you have room to down to 203, whole number. You got major support there at 203. Waiting and being patient. Yes. Ornery. Yes. Waiting. Yes. Patience. Yes. See? Let's go. Waiting for A-plus setups. Yes. Correct. Great job, VIP. Great job. You see how far apart you are from everyone else now? Now you read the chat, and you used to be that person in the chat. Remember? When you first started, you used to be those people. Now you've grown into a trader. How does that make you feel? Be damn proud, VIP. Be damn proud for your hard work. Now you read some of the chat, and you're like, ugh. It was like me looking at my old golf swing yesterday. Ugh. I go, I did that? I used to do that? It's crazy, isn't it? Right? You used to be that person. Boeing, narrow states. We are in position 2 to the downside. Boeing looks pretty good here to the downside. Position 2 on the 15. All right. On the hourly, you have room down to 150. 150 whole number here on Boeing to the downside, okay? Mark that down on Boeing. 150. Everyone's like, it's going in the shitter. It's over for Boeing. It's going away now. Until it hits support and comes back up, and they're like, Eduardo, all time frames have the cycle. Depends on the time frame you're trading on, you're executing on, okay? Yes, it wasn't that long ago. Loving it. It's true, man. You look at some of these people. A year ago, I didn't know what an SMA line was. I know. You are, because you're here every day. You're in the VIP. You're learning. You're growing. It starts to get easier, right? It's always going to be hard, but it starts to become more simple, right? Now you're on the, remember the phases I told you about when you joined the VIP? You see yourself going through each and every one that I map out for you, okay? Right now, a lot of you are in the maximizing your profit phase, all right? And you got to be more disciplined and more patient in order to do that. You know what to stay away from now. You got that figured out, right? We've helped you with that. Now you're working on maximizing the profit. That's what you'll work on with us for the rest of your life, because all the nonsense you used to do is now gone. You don't have to worry about that anymore. Right? You don't have to go chasing nonsense trades because you know they won't work. There's only so many you can take in a day. So, and you're almost knocked my cup over. So you're building on that now, right? This is a process, everybody. Trading is a process. Powder with the blooming ribbons. I love TikTok with all these new gifts. Apex with the heart bay, 62. Thank you, Apex. Thank you. When the little Voss voice goes in your head. Oh, that's funny. What else are we looking at, everybody? Put them in the chat. You know now, when you look at a chart, let's say you're going to trade SPY. Oh, let's put up the Qs, right? You now, as a VIP trader, you look at the Qs and you go like this, right? You pull it up and you go, ugh. Ugh. I ain't doing anything with that for a little while. Ugh. Right? Then you pull up Boeing and you go like this. Oh, all right. All right, we got something to work with here. You see what I'm saying? You should be able to look at a chart and know what state, position, and what kind of price action you're going to get at the open. All right? At least for the first 20 minutes. Until you can do that, you're going to struggle. My chart was Mr. Squiggles before. Voss is the best. Thank you, SM. I appreciate you. Don't worry. Years ago, my chart looked like that too. I was like, how the hell am I supposed to trade? How am I supposed to? I can't even see the candles. I was like, this can't be a way to trade. Are you kidding me? What's an A+ setup? We teach that all in our VIP. If you don't know what to look for, if you don't know what A+ setups look for, stop trading now. TheVossTrading.com. That is where you're going to go to get into the VIP. All right? Link is in the bio, or type it into your browser. All the information's there. Elite Easy with the rose. Thank you, Elite. Thank you. Disappears. The Qs? Yeah, we're just hanging out down here. Was Google in a narrow state? I love that question. Who asked that question? Jakey. I'm starting to really, really like you. You are no. You're in a neutral state. Ask the questions. Good, Jakey. No, ask the questions. You ask real questions, people. You will get them answered by me every time. I want you to learn how to do this. I want you to learn how to do this properly. Microsoft. Right now on Microsoft, Jakey, narrow. See it? Narrow. Position 2 to the downside. On the 5-minute, Jakey, watch these pivots down here. 386 whole number. On the 5, watch that right there, okay? Okay, everybody? Watch those pivots. We're going to head over to the 15-minute now. You know, you got them right there. On the 1 hour is going to clean it up for you. You got a double, not quite. 385.50. First stop on this is 386, okay? Watch 386, and then 385.50 on Microsoft to the downside. You're coming into support. You're coming into, you know that. You're coming into support, okay? Did we do AMD? Let's see. Yes, AMD we did, but we'll do it again. No problem. I could go over these as much as you want, people. All right, but I want to make sure you're learning at the same time. We are in a neutral state on AMD. We are in position 2, start of 2 to the downside. But look, folks, your 20s up here, your 200s down there. Going to the downside on this, you're going to be chopped up. You need this to get closer to that, and then you can get a nice move. On the 5, why would you want to get in a trade and have to sit there and start praying? Oh, it's whippy up and down. Oh, my God, this is insane. Just wait it out. Let the state of your stock get narrower, and then you can get in a trade and not have to worry about all that mess. All right? Right, Jared? 5 minutes, 15 minute. You're all right. You're in the wheelhouse there on AMD, but you're not going to go far, guys. You're just not. All right? On the hourly, you have room down to right around 98 and then $98 hold number, okay, on AMD. You got it, SM. SM, you got it, baby. Amazon. Bongo Clark, what's up, baby? Hello, Bongo. Everyone, say hello to Bongo and welcome. He's new to the group. Everyone say hello to my boy Bongo. I love that name, Bongo. Yes. And where is Jose Luis Diaz Reyes? That is the question. We are in a neutral state on Amazon. We are in the start of position 3, okay? Right? Just look for orange. That's where we're currently at. There it is. Position 3 to the downside. On the 5 minute, we're a little too far from the wheelhouse. 15 minute, we're a little too far, right? Now we got to look for support, and you're going to find it here on Amazon. Whoops. You're going to find it at 194, all right? Watch 195 because it's the whole number, but you got major support at 194. Measy with the let 'em cook. Thank you, my Measy. Yes. Thank you, Measy. FJLR, we have no clue. No one can predict that. Danny, no, never pre-market. Nope. That's where they go, or your big boys, and manipulate to mess with all the novices. Pre-market is how can I explain this? Pre-market is basically like playing in the minor leagues, and from 9:30 to 4, you ramp up to the big leagues. All right, that's the best way I can put it. Stay out of it. Let me put it to you this way. Trading pre-market, how you doing with it? Right now, Nvidia, we are in a neutral state. And if you're using a free broker, you'll probably get stuck half the time when you get in it. We are in a neutral, because you can't get in or out of a trade. We are in a neutral state right now. We are in position 2 to the downside. 5, 15, 1 hour. We got support here on Nvidia at 109. 109. All right. If you get under 109, you got to 107.50. But 109 is major support for Nvidia. So at the open, I'm just going to sit back and watch. I'm going to let my A+ setups develop. I don't care how long it takes. That is the nature of the game, folks. There's nothing you can do. When you enter a trade, there is nothing you can do to make that trade go your way. All right? The only thing you control as a trader is what? Put it in the chat. Go. YouTube, I was going to call you Texas. TikTok, put it in the chat. What do we control? What do we control as traders? The only thing we control as traders. Put it in the chat. Here it comes. Here it comes. Yes. 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 Risk management. That is the only thing that you control, okay? Remember that. It's very, very important. A lot of you, the first thing we're going to work on with you in the VIP is how to become a good loser. What? I can't join the VIP and make millions in 2 days? Nope. I can't make millions in a month? Nope. We are going to make you a great loser first. You can't do anything until you do that, okay? We can't do anything until you get through your losses. We got to build up that mind to weak to strong. So when you lose, it's not this anymore. It's okay. Small loss. On to the next. When you win a trade, we're going to teach you to not do yes, yes, yee-hoo-hoo. Okay. It was a winner. On to the next. That's it. That's it. Okay? I know a lot of you haven't done a lot of winning in the market, and I get it. But let's change that, okay? Let's change that today. All you VIPers who joined over the weekend, you were able now to study, I hope, our courses and our education, right? Some of you messaged us in the VIP chat. God damn, I love this education, okay? Well, now, today, you're set up better than you were on Friday, right? Good job. Congratulate yourself. Mike Jones, the next VIP, it's every Tuesday and Thursday nights unless I have to cancel for some reason. But this week, it's going to be Tuesday and Thursday night at 7:15 p.m. Big Mike, make sure you read the welcome message we've tagged you in and do everything in there. And also in the VIP start here. All your questions, everybody, are all in there. They're all in there. All right? Bongo, yes, VIP for $25 a month or $275 for the year. You have access to all our education courses. You have access to me every Tuesday and Thursday night at 7:15 for live training that I give. You also are going to upload your trades. We have a green room for your winners and a red room for your losers. I monitor the red room. You are going to learn how to do this through your losses, okay? We're going to tell you what you did wrong, and then you're going to write it down and correct it. All right. You're also going to have access to the VIP chat. That's where all our family is in there. You learn from each other. You ask questions. You help each other in there. Okay. So get in there. Start learning how to trade properly. Listen, guys, you can keep doing the same thing. And you know, on today or tomorrow, you may get lucky and have a little win. But you know, in the end, you're going to have that big loss again. And you're just spinning your wheels over and over. Stop it. Stop it. That's all I can tell you to do. You know where to find me. You know where to find us. So we'll see if you want to do it or not. Trading's not for everybody. Zen, Measy, User, Elite, Apex, Powder, Silent, Chewy. Look at all these new people. Lena Rocha, Candy, Pariah, Elite, Zen Method, Nat, Toad. I love that name. Carrie, Mike Jones, Brad, Pachu Chin. Oh, I love that name. Pachu Chin. Yes. Scott Davis. Inspired. How are you, my Inspired? There's a VIP member right there. Matt Dixon. Brad James. EXO. XO. Yes. KK. Powder. Coming up. Here we go. Davion. Andrew Wessler. JDM. And the first gifter again. The first gifter again, Jared. He is separating himself from the field. Proud of you, man. Proud of that guy. Never complains. It's amazing. It's amazing. I love you all so much, everybody. How are we going to do today? Are we going to have a green day? It's Monday. Small sizes, small shares, small contracts. Get green for the week. Get green for the first day of the week. You owe it to yourself, okay? Be patient. You will thank yourself if you're patient. And it feels good to be patient, wait for a setup, and win. Sometimes you're going to be patient, you're going to have a setup, and you're still going to lose. That's okay, because what did your risk say? Your success in trading all comes down to your risk. Do you know that? It has nothing to do with your wins. It all comes down to how consistently you can be a good loser. Let's see who can do it. Will you be the one today that becomes a better loser than you were yesterday? That question is up to you. Thank you for the follow. W.A. Cloth, Frederick, I appreciate you. Remember, we are on every day for you, okay? Every day for you for the most part. Well, we're on at least 6 days a week for you, okay? Have a great day trading, everyone, today. VIP, we'll see you in the chat shortly. Remember, folks, one trade at a time. One trade won't make you. One trade can break you. Remember that. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Love you so much. Candy with the final coffee. Candy. Thank you, my Candy. I appreciate you. One trade won't make you, but one trade can break you. Remember that. Risk, 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 risk. We'll see you tomorrow.